You probably know Facebook, the social media platform that lets you connect with your friends, family, and favorite celebrities. But do you know Meta, the new name of Facebook, and the new vision of its founder, Mark Zuckerberg? Meta is not just a social media platform, it's a reality platform. A platform that aims to create a more inclusive and connected world where people can overcome the limitations of the physical world and access more opportunities and experiences. But how did Facebook become Meta? And how did Meta change the world in 4 ways since its launch 20 years ago? That's what this video is all about. We're going to explore how Meta changed the social media game, made our personal data valuable and less personal, influenced politics and democracy, and expanded the boundaries of reality. And we're going to ask some hard questions along the way, such as, is Meta a force for good or evil? How can we use Meta responsibly, critically, and creatively? And what can we expect from Meta in the next 20 years? So, if you're curious about Meta and its impact on the world, stay tuned and watch this video till the end. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Let's start with the first way Meta changed the world. By changing the social media game. Meta was not the first social media platform to exist. Before Meta, there were others, such as MySpace, Friendster, and Orkut. But Meta did something that none of them could do. It surpassed them all and became the most popular and powerful social media platform in the world. How did Meta do that? Well, by introducing features that made social networking more fun, easy, and addictive. Features like photo tagging, which allows you to identify and connect with your friends in pictures. Features like Activity Feed, which showed you what your friends were doing and saying online. Features like Groups, Pages, Events, and Marketplace, which enabled you to join communities, follow brands, plan activities, and buy and sell things. Meta also made social networking more global by expanding to different countries and languages and more mobile. By launching apps for smartphones and tablets. Today, Meta has more than 3 billion monthly active users who spend an average of 38 minutes per day on the platform. That's more than any other social media platform in the world. But is Meta really good for our social lives? Well, that depends on how you look at it. On the one hand, Meta can help us connect with our friends and family, especially those who live far away. Meta can also help us meet new people who share our interests, hobbies, and passions. Meta can also help us express ourselves by sharing our content, opinions, and emotions. On the other hand, Meta can also harm our social lives by exposing us to privacy issues, cyberbullying, and addiction. Meta can collect and use our personal data for advertising purposes without our consent or knowledge. Moving on to the second way, Meta changed the world by making our personal data valuable and less personal. Meta is not just a social media platform, it's also a data mining machine. Meta collects and analyzes our personal data, such as our preferences, interests, behaviors, and locations, to create profiles of us and target us with personalized ads. Meta makes money from these ads, which account for more than 90% of its revenue. In 2020, Meta made more than $86 billion from advertising, making it one of the most profitable companies in the world. But is Meta really fair and transparent with our personal data? Well, not really. Meta has faced several scandals and fines for mishandling our personal data, such as the Cambridge Analytica scandal, which revealed that Meta allowed a political consulting firm to access the data of millions of users without their consent and use it to influence the 2016 U.S. presidential election. Meta has also faced criticism and lawsuits for violating data protection laws, such as the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, in the European Union, which requires companies to obtain users' consent before collecting and using their data. Meta has also faced backlash and boycotts from users, advertisers, and activists who have demanded more control and accountability over their personal data. Some of them have even deleted their Meta accounts or switched to alternative platforms, such as Signal, Telegram, or MeWe, which claim to respect users' privacy and security. Let's move on to the third way. Meta changed the world by influencing politics and democracy. Meta is not just a social media platform, it's also a news and information platform. Meta has become a source of news and information for many people, especially young people who prefer to get their news from social media rather than traditional media. Meta allows users to follow news outlets, journalists, politicians, and activists, and get updates on current events and issues. Meta also allows users to create and join groups, pages, and events that support or oppose certain causes, candidates, or policies. But is Meta really reliable and responsible with news and information? Well, not always. Meta has also become a source of misinformation and disinformation, which are false or misleading information that can harm or manipulate people. Meta has been used to spread fake news, rumors, conspiracy theories, and propaganda that can affect public opinion and behavior. Meta has also been used to interfere with elections by foreign or domestic actors who can use bots, trolls, or fake accounts to influence voters or suppress turnout. Meta has also been used to fuel social movements, both positive and negative. Meta has been used to mobilize people for social change, such as the Arab Spring, the Black Lives Matter, and the Me Too movements, which used Meta to raise awareness, organize protests, and demand justice. Meta has also been used to incite violence and extremism, such as the Capitol riot, the Christchurch shooting, and the Myanmar coup, which used Meta to spread hate, recruit followers, and coordinate attacks. Finally, let's talk about the fourth way Meta changed the world, by expanding the boundaries of reality. Meta is not just a social media platform, it's also a reality platform. Meta has been developing and investing in virtual and augmented reality products, such as Oculus and Horizon, which are devices and platforms that allow users to experience and create immersive and interactive realities. Meta has also been rebranding itself as a metaverse company, which is a term that describes a shared and persistent virtual space where people can interact with each other and with digital content. But why is Meta doing that? Well, according to Meta's founder and CEO, Mark Zuckerberg, Meta's vision is to create a more inclusive and connected world, where people can overcome the limitations of the physical world and access more opportunities and experiences. Meta's mission is to build the metaverse where people can work, play, learn, and socialize in a more engaging and meaningful way. But is Meta really the best and only way to achieve that? Well, that's debatable. Meta's reality products and platforms have a lot of potential and promise, but also a lot of challenges and risks. Meta's reality products and platforms can offer us entertainment, education, and collaboration, but also ethical, social, and psychological issues. Meta's reality products and platforms can enhance our reality, but also distort our reality. So, there you have it. 4 ways Meta changed the world in 20 years. Meta changed the social media game, made our personal data valuable and less personal, influenced politics and democracy, and expanded the boundaries of reality. And we explored some of the questions and challenges that these changes pose for us, the users, and the future of humanity. But what do you think? Do you agree or disagree with Meta's vision and mission? Do you trust or distrust Meta's products and platforms? Do you love or hate Meta's impact on the world? And most importantly, how do you use Meta in your daily life? Do you use it responsibly, critically, and creatively? Or do you use it recklessly, blindly, and passively? These are some of the questions that I want you to think about as you watch this video. And I also want you to share your thoughts and opinions with me and with other viewers in the comments section below. Let's have a conversation about Meta and how it affects us and our world. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.